goodness me. When you put your painter's tape, run your finger along the inside edges. I love that people, Susan just said, not people, Susan just said, just ignore the complainers. Here's the thing about me. Here's the thing about probably any creative soul, probably any person. Ask Anne. Anne can personally, she's in the background as me. When I have a complaint, I call it going down the rabbit hole. I could have 552,000 positive comments. This is gesso, by the way. Okay. Gesso. I could have 5,052 positive comments. And then I could get one complaint. And then that to me is enough to say, oh my God, I give up. This whole career is not for me. Hello, Andrea Horowitz. We were waiting for you. So we're going to get started. We're going to start with gesso. I'm so happy you're here. Who's painting with me? So if you guys could tell Anne to tell me to ignore the complaining, I'm actually pretty good. I actually don't. Customer service is my main. Oh, oops. I'll put all this aside. Don't worry. I'll tell everybody what I'm using. Okay. I'm not going to wash my brush off. I'm going to use one brush. Kidding. And by the way, I'm not going to take the first 10, like I'll email the first person sending an invoice. If you don't take it, it's the next person. Okay, I'm not going to play. You're just paying for the journal. You're not paying for the painting. You're just paying for the fun. All right? Don't get mad at me. I'm not going to go through 500 people and I don't offer it to 500 people. It's just, that's it. Yeah, you can ask Anne. Anything I probably say is the truth. She knows. Now, what did I say, Anne? Okay, so today I sat in on a meeting. I'm looking for purple. I'm going to go cobalt turquoise. I'm going to go kind of dark. Primary magenta. And I can't find one color that I'm looking for the first go round. Like primary magenta, cobalt turquoise hue. These are on sale, by the way. Yeah. See, you can't please everybody, but your tribe will always be with you and support you. That is no joke right there. Okay. Customer service is a high priority. That's a no give on this team. That's a, if somebody calls and somebody, yeah, that's a no give. All right. So that's not dry. It's okay. Let's talk about what's happening. Don't worry. Everything that I use too will be linked. Karen, I'm going to file your complaint in the bin that is designated as we need to pay more attention. If you file that kind of complaint, girlfriend, I'm all over that. You should see how much I laugh about the complaints I get. Okay. Cobalt turquoise hue. This is primary magenta. I'm watching, Susan said she's watching doing alterations. Susan, I need a couple of pants taken in. Would you do that? And then I'm using dioxazine purple. It just seems like I'm going to go bold, go bright, go crazy tonight. I'm not even rinsing the gesso off. I'm not even letting the gesso dry. This is not what I'm doing. This is just going for it. We're just painting. Wednesdays is how we get out of any creative little oh, you guys are filling the complaint. Sing a song, sing out loud, sing out proud. Oh, come on. You guys, I was just listening. Any more complaints? Because I'm ready to field them. I am in it to win it tonight. I poured way too much paint out. I could be painting 17 journals, so maybe I should have offered another one. No two designs are alike either. I just don't know what we're doing on top of this. So let's I still haven't washed it. I'm going to do this. Oh, there's a lot of gesso on that. I'll scoop that up. Oh, thank you for the comment about my book. I love to sing. I'm using that gesso. Do you see how I'm using it? It's just flowing. Thank you. I love to sing. It's probably my second favorite thing to painting. And probably because when I'm painting, I'm singing. Oh, okay. So I'm doing an event at the end of November, and I am going to be not singing. She's going to probably not want me to sing. I'm going to be painting to my friend Catherine's music. Is that crazy? 2024 is going to be the year of yes, but let me talk about how I expressed no today. I was in on a meeting of a bunch of creative people who they're amazing. They are amazing folks. They're amazing humans. They're amazing designers. Known many of them for many years. And I told them I will tune in as much as I can because it was considered like a cocktail hour, but I was working and it was 2 p.m. So I'm not going to drink at 2 p.m. But I just half listened at the Zoom call, but they saw me. And then they were asking for creative volunteers to do these things on a trade show that I go to. And I literally froze up because I didn't even know what they were talking about because I zapped out of half the meeting. I was talking and looking, reviewing stuff. And then they were like, let's just go around and get around if like, I'll just ask out loud on the Zoom meeting who is willing to volunteer. And I'm like, oh my God. No, but I was going to be the only no. And I knew it. I had no problem. I'm telling you, I had no problem. But they were like trying, no, come on. We want, no. That was it. It was a complete no. And I ran with it. But then I said, I'm saying no because I don't even know what I'm volunteering for. That's how people get people. Karen, you and Connie and the fireball, that's the best snack for you too. Okay, so now I'm going to finally dry this with my magic heat gun. But I was laughing because I think another lady wanted to say no. But I was like all over the no. Like, not only is it no, but it's heck no. And please never volunteer me and I'll never tune into one of those calls again. I don't have time. It's really. But I used to be helium girl, where I used to say yes to everything. So oh, you know what we need is some texture in this. Should have put some in before. That's okay. I'll put it in now. I want some texture in here. This is drywall tape. Don't pay attention. I just need it. I want texture in here. So I'm just going to take the gesso because I don't have a ton of time here. Yep, there's a freaking fly in here, and I am not pleased by this. Uh-oh, I don't know if it's going to work. I think I went, oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I would have normally done the texture before, but I was talking and yapping, and obviously I didn't do it. So let's just ignore. Yeah, I was like, I wanted to tell the people who are asking me to volunteer and bring something in advance. I'm like, yeah, no, that ain't going to happen. I'm not your girl. Call somebody else. I just literally prepped for an art and wine festival in the past 2-3 weeks, and I haven't slept in 3. Thank you, Tina, who said she liked my live videos. Ignore. I would have done this before. I just want texture in there, so I'm just let me do this, and I'm going to dry it and speed up the dry process, which maybe I shouldn't. Maybe bubble it, but that's okay. I did use gesso. I could use modeling paste. I could use everything. There's like 5,000 things I could use, but I need this to dry because I usually finish my demos within a half an hour to 40 minutes. Okay. Let us know how you did at the wine festival. I will gladly let you know. Kim on YouTube. Here's the thing about these festivals, and I'm so nervous. The reason I'm nervous is I always think I will sell nothing, number one, or maybe I saturated the market. I only do it twice a year. I'm known for the wine glasses. It's not a thing. I add things, but you output a lot of money. And then the scary part is if you build it, will they really come? The good news is they're drinking wine, so their wallets are a little looser, but also they're drinking wine, so their wallets, they forget about them, and then they forget their Christmas list, and they're not there. So you got to hit them while they're hot. Clear Star said there's no mistakes in art. I've made some. So, but the other thing is I have retailers, I have a backup plan. If this doesn't, I donate a lot of what I do over the year. So you'll see me really before Mother's Day and before Christmas. After that, no. Oh, Karen, do you want to know this? Okay, this is funny. Karen said, do you live far from the festival? Karen, oops, hold on. Okay, Karen. So this festival has changed hands a couple of times, like changed locations in COVID. They had to make changes. Literally, the festival is, I could walk to it. Now, I can't walk to it with 200 wine glasses. I can't. But I laugh because I literally, I've never done a booth. I've always turned the booth down. I'm going to continue painting. I used to like to go to the wine and art and wine festival to just have fun. So it seems silly that now, like, I pass up the opportunity because, I don't live far. I could probably stumble from here to there, but no, I don't. Then it's just a different climate when you're a business, and I have to have somebody there to man my booth if I'm not there. And who sells my wine glasses better than me? Also, there's a live auction. They're auctioning off the wine barrel, which I still promised you the full video. I'll show you the full video of how I created that. If you guys want to know, I'm your girl. So I don't live far from the festival. That's the. Okay. What do you think? Don't worry. We're going to. Oh, whoops. That's okay. Penny, please stop knocking at my door. Okay. What do you think? But that's why I always tell people, I'll share my successes and I'll share my non-successes. I hope that I'm sharing a success. But I've also planned ahead and known that if whatever doesn't sell here would possibly sell at 3. I don't want my next 4 weekends, 8 weekends to the holidays just be me sitting at wineries. Okay. Don't worry, I'm going to do more to the texture. Hi, Hitomi. I almost said to you, whatever your name was at Starbucks the other day, Kachomi or something. It was funny. So just anticipate. Yes, I'll share with you. And by the way, anybody who's thinking about making a business of art, you're going to have to go through the non-successes. I hate the F word, the failure. It's not failure. It's I'm taking gesso. I'm at the bottom of this pit here, so I need gesso out of this. Please don't say the word failure. It is what it is. You have to learn some way, and sometimes learning is just the part of the process. It literally is. I don't, what am I doing with this wrong brush? So I just want people to know at the end of the day, don't ever say the word failure. It's not in the. All right. Go. I am painting and there is a like fly. That's gesso. I'm just gonna gesso my way into something that resembles a flower. But like this time I'm taking credit card and then there's taxes and then there's this. And used to be I'd show up with my Dollar Tree tablecloth and then I would say just cash please only, or but now I'm a business. I can't do any of that stuff. So that's why I say to you, like, okay, I can tell you, point of sale, all this stuff. So it's intimidating. Okay, we got a flower. And we have a fly who is literally. I texted Anne last night and said, what is this? 5 fingers? And said, I really wish you lived closer because then I could trust her with her phone. How do you know when it's time to use a fresh palette? Diane, I don't know the answer to that because that's thick. That's thick. I can take pictures of all of these. Look at this. That's thick. Look at how many I have. I haven't changed them out in forever. Don't know the answer to that. I would say when it just drives me nuts and it starts peeling away. I don't know. Don't know. Lessons learned turn into positive. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to give anybody shortcuts. The shortcut in life is just learning from your mistakes. But if I can show you about pricing, like I learned the hard way when somebody said, hey, can you paint me a Harley Davidson this or that? First off, I can't do licensed stuff. That's fine. But also, I just had to learn if I can't mass produce it, it doesn't make money. If I can't sit down and have an assembly line, and let me just tell you, you know what? I'm not going to tell you anymore. If you want to take the class, you learn all of these tips. Somebody has to get this fly out of this office. Somebody has to get the fly out of my office. That was titanium white. And then I'm going to take that primary magenta. Anybody who offers you all the secrets to success without offering you the secrets to failure, I have to say, like, don't follow them. That's not going to be you're going to have to be willing to sit with the Dollar Tree. I was completely proud with my Dollar Tree tablecloth. My life was completely happy. But then I bought a banner that I'm pretty proud of now. Okay, I'm going to have to let the dog in. I'm going to let the dog in. You want to come in? Come on in. Come on in. I don't know why I just don't leave her dog bed in here. Okay, Karen, find those pallets and send them out. Go ahead, I will. Okay, little Miss Clicky Toenails, you are going to have to lay down. Otherwise, you're going to drive me nuts with the fly. It's like we do this every week. I'll get your pillow. Sorry, guys. I have to get her a pillow. She needs a place to lay down. Okay, come on. Here's your pillow. Lay down. Go ahead. I know. Sorry. I just have to. I have to be doggo mama. Okay. All right. Let's get some like sap green and some black and blah, blah, blah. And I promise we're going to bring this home. I mean, I don't promise, but I hope I'm going to bring it on home. Let's get some a princess bed. It is literally the grossest pillow. That was one of my decorative pillows. She does not want anything else. And when you're her age, she gets what she wants. Because I am just. How did you get started? Oh my God. Do you guys want to know? Okay, how did I get started? Oops, sorry. Sap green. I'm just gonna sap green this. Does anybody, oops, sorry, that's purple. I just want to do. How did I get started? Anybody want to answer this? I love that question. How did I get started? Okay, so always been creative. I have no formal training in art. Oh my golly. I would have assumed everybody would have known. Okay. So, sorry, I had to open my window because I'm extremely. So, Anne, would you like to tell the story? Once upon a time, there was a talented girl. I love that. Who did not realize? Okay. How did I get started? My career, illustrious career, dates. Oh, Cal, get me out of that purple. I keep going into that purple. Dates back to how many creative things have I done in my life? I have children. That was creative. Never wanted children, so that was one thing. But I built doll houses. I scrapbooked. That was a wonderful, wonderful, illustrious career. I've always painted. I not much of a drawing person. I really didn't care. I was an odd duck growing up. My parents used to talk about the art classes I would teach in the basement. It's now finally paid off. But I do have a degree in building construction management and business because my dad said, find a career you can fall back on. Very wise parents, just so you know. But when I was married, I told my husband, my photographer, yep, my hobbies will not cost us any money. So I bought all my photography equipment off of things I booked. And yep, scrapbooking was how many times I was published in free products that were offered my way. And ended up working for a paint company. That was great. I'm just using their paints. You guys are giving it. I love it. Oh, she created a scrapbook for President Obama. She did architecture. She was a VP of a glue company. She loved to art journal. Okay, you guys know it. I would never say I was an artist because I really did not want to claim something that was not my title to claim. But I did say I was creative. And I've had many facets in the business. I do have a business numbers. I do have a numbers mind. That business, my dad said, find a business that you could fall back on. I have spoke at many high school, college campus, and they asked me, what do you recommend to be an artist? And I would say number one is a business background because you don't want anybody else managing your money, honey. And for those of you who tell me like you're not into this for the money, I get it. You don't need to be. However, if you're not in it for the money, and money puts a roof over your head and food on the table and your kids through college, somewhere there has to be a mix. She did lots of photography. She had her art in many magazines, Decor Art, Jelly Art. She has many awesome stamps that she has designed Thank you. Yeah. It's not a overnight. It was, I can tell you the 5,000 failures to the, also find your niche in life. And my niche was just not that I'm, oh, you guys, what an open question. Thank you. Maybe I'm too honest. Maybe I'm not for everybody. Fine. But who I am for, that's made the most purpose and impact in my life. So if if I don't have to get lost in the minutia of telling you how to paint versus telling you why do you paint, and then let's jump to current times. Married a second time to Prince Charming because he promised me the world and everything. Who misrepresented, almost took my home. I left it all, went back to that backup job, and now it's opposite. Now it's this. So that's how I got started. Maybe I talk to kids all the time. Find something that you can follow. I don't know what to say other than that. And maybe the art I'm presenting isn't art for art's sake. Maybe it is art for oh, just getting through life's sake. What do you think? That's how I got started. Best piece of advice I've ever been handed in my life was my dad. Get a career you can go back on. You know, I wanted to go into art history. Business served me the best. So I'm not here to be anything. When I reestablished my business in the past couple of years, everybody asked me, how do you want to run it? And I said, with full transparency. If somebody asked me a question, I pretty much. I think all that you've been through makes you so relatable to all of us who, one way or another, Hitomi has known me for a long time. Do you love your managerial job? Oh my God. Oh my God, Elizabeth. Okay, think back to our talks. I love that the job I have now is the same company I had in my 20s. How do I word this? In my 20s, when I was a people pleasing, work only mattered person. I'm 53 now at the same company, and I'm not there to please you. So if you're not going to work with me, how do I word that? Somebody help me who is like, I'm a different person than I was when I was not taken advantage of. You know how like in your, oh my gal, Tracy did free art journal classes and people loved her. She actually questioned starting, oh my God, you guys. No, Elizabeth, no, I love this question. I'm using cobalt black, by the way, or carbon black, and I'm just outlining. I'm a different person. Oh, that's purple. Damn it. Oh, sorry. Darn it. Somebody switch this around. Um, Tracy did art journaling classes and people loved her. She actually questioned starting Mixed Media Monday and wondered if people, oh my God, Tracy is real. And I'm so thankful to call her a friend. Oh, Andy. I'm going into the purple. It doesn't matter. You guys, no, ask me questions. This is what makes this. I'm still in the purple. How am I still in this purple? How? Okay. Okay. Please do not let me get back into that purple. I don't want to outline with purple. Anybody who is going through life, struggling, raising kids, has a business, maybe you're divorced, maybe you're happily married for the last 47 years. I'm a bad picker, so let's just be clear. I'm not married anymore. I'm fine. I love all of those who are. It's a difference between being a new teacher and I know who I was toward the end, and I didn't let anyone tell me otherwise. I did it my way. Thank you, Elizabeth. And I felt like you would know this because I've talked to you through your artful journey. And I'm not in it for a popularity contest. And if I'm pretty secure with how I'm handling things, I'm really confident in how I run my job and run my company, which maybe I've needed to go through. Oh my God, you guys are killing me tonight. Karen, what are your goals for the future? Grow your Artful Journey membership, because that's my home base. That's my love. Anne, are you writing this down for our 2024 meeting? I never want to not be nervous about a festival, about a live event, about teaching. I never want to not be nervous. I never want to be complacent. So that's a goal. Never get complacent. Number one, I'd like my online shop to grow, which it is. Thank you through the support of all you guys, which I'll do stuff to support that. I'd like a licensing deal. I've had some. I'd like a licensing deal, not necessarily on products, but I'm not opposed to it. I don't know. Somebody wants to contact me from Hallmark about the divorce line of cards and me being funny. I'd love a stand-up. I'd like to sing in public, which I've done. And I want to extend my teaching, but not necessarily. How do I word this? Please don't let me go into that purple. Kelly, you guys are. I don't want to stop what I'm doing. I want to keep growing. I want to keep growing. Thank you for the questions. This is making my life. It wasn't until I got into my 50s that I finally figured out I don't need to be competing with anybody. I'm going to go in my own lane. There's so many better painters out there in life. But totally with happy divorce cards. I one time proposed this idea that I would make divorce cards and they would say, "Congratulations on your 210-pound weight loss." In-person retreat in 2024. Yeah, I want to go back to that. What I would like is I'm back in the purple. I'm back in the purple. That is purple. Put the shield over the purple. I would like, this is what I did at the beginning of 2024. I sat down with Anne, and this was a moment of rebuilding, which, by the way, I owe Anne a debt of gratitude for staying and sticking with me and believing. So many of you believe in me for whatever reason that is. We succeeded in our goals. But all takes money. Money. I'd like a raise. I'd like a person to fall in my lap who's an event planner, who will say to me, "I see your goal, I raise your goal, and I'm here for your goal, and I'm going to be the event planner." How about that? That's what I would like. Is that too much to ask? Uh-oh, sorry. I just dripped Prussian blue hue. I really wanted to splatter on this, but I would have splattered before. I owe so many of you thanks for sticking with me. Those of you who see those encaustic brushes on my website. This is an encaustic brush that's about to fall apart, but I'll glue it back together because I leave it in water. Okay, now I'm going to cry. Let's make sure that before the end of the year, we're writing down our goals. So encaustic brush, Prussian blue hue. Okay. And I'm just going to dry brush over the top of the edge of this painter's tape. see on the edges of the tape. Listen, so many of you have been with me, and I don't know what to say. And your Artful Journey members, I get it. We're like, I don't know. I don't know how to say it other than thank you. I'm in tears. I don't know what's going on right now. Anne has never wavered. I will say that. I mean, I think I wavered to take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I have another big goal. I'm not going to say what it is right now. Anne knows what that number one goal is. If everything keeps growing the way it is growing, that number one goal would be the day that I am going to stand here in front of you and be so pleased. And every business decision I am making leads to that goal. This is an encaustic brush. It's not a plastic brush. It's actually used for resins and stuff, but it's like a dry brush. You could go to, this is another like very dry brush. Yeah. There's one goal. And all roads lead to that. But I'm a planner. My kids are 1 year away from college being done. I have it on my website, and I put them on there, and I thought, well, nobody's going to know what they're for, but that's what I use it for. Oh, I just went and mother trucker. It's okay. No art shall be ruined on my watch. I just went in the white by accident. It's a key. Now I need that purple. Yes. Okay. Just sorry, I made a boo-boo. I'm never going away. I'm like a bee on honey, and you're stuck with me. Anne is not moving to California that I know of, but you never know. I know she's coming out next year, and she is going to be packing kits. Oh, I want a subscription kit. I want a subscription kit. That's it. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more. There we go. Y'all are part of the greater end goal. I have 3 minutes to finish this project, and I want to thank you. The other thing I always say to people is have a I don't know, intention. And I've been pretty intentional this year with my art. And if it doesn't align with my gut, that's the number one thing with my business. If it doesn't align with that and customer service, this is a black stamp pad. If it doesn't align with my gut, we're not doing it. Okay, I'm not saying no. I will not. One time I remember saying to people, I feel like a paint monkey. I'm not going to be a slave to my business. I will only take on jobs that I want to do, number one. Work with the people that I want to work with, and I will be transparent and say to you if I fail in any way. I'm going to figure this. I'm going to figure this out. Okay. I mean, I admit some things are giant successes. Okay. I just wanted a little shading. So this journal is available, but I'm going to seal this right now because I don't. If somebody's going to buy this journal, they're going to want it sealed up. Okay. Okay. It had to be dirty. Name this painting. Can you name this tune? Let's go satin. Oh yeah. Somebody, yeah. It's funny because I am only. I also only work with people that align. What's in the black pad? Nothing. Ellen, this is an Archival Ranger stamp pad. It's permanent. The flower deep reflection. You guys, write these down. This is it. Just ink. Archival ink. I was cheating. I love shortcuts. Okay. Are you dry? Yeah. What the heck? By the way, I won't mail this for 5 or 6 days because it's got to set and cure and all that good stuff. Uh-oh. Now I want to take the tape off. So I need it all. And by the way, if nobody buys this journal, then I'm at peace with that. Just if you email me, I'll send you an invoice back for the cost of the journal. And if you're in California, I have to charge you sales tax. I'm sorry, I'm no internet. I will ship international. People keep asking. I'm going to switch that. I'll charge actual shipping for international orders, but please make this easy on me. Okay, let's heat up this tape. I keep this, by the way, and I just thank you for all the questions. I never know if I share what's personal or if I just ditch. Every color I used will be linked. I do have the media paints on sale on my website right now. Thank you for ordering. That's part of the dream. Removing the tape is the best part of the whole process. Uh-oh. 45-degree angle. Otherwise, you'll get a little booby in there. I'll fix it. Nobody wants a booby. Okay. This will stay out and cure and dry for 5 days. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the therapy session that I would have otherwise had to pay for. I'm sorry, I gotta cover this back up because I removed it. Okay. What do you think? I really needed to settle into something that was, oh my God. Do you know that I did not find my art signature until 2023? Might have been end of 2022. But it's funny. I didn't find something that I was comfortable in signing. And now I do. I don't know. I'll make sure and save all this. Thank you for letting me be honest. I'm sorry if this was like a Dear Abby. I did time lapse it. Every Wednesday. And by the way, this replays. This is the first time I'm here, and I really enjoyed watching and learning about you. I'm so sorry, Hope. That was all about me. Oh. Thank you. Normally that's not, I don't know. Thank you. This was truly a therapeutic for me. I feel like I owe you all money for me. The good news is, if you dropped me an email, I'll send you an invoice and then I'll ship